Hi Future Soldier Center moderator here. I'm going to go over the female packing list for you as a female who's went through basic training myself, and I had a male recruiter. He didn't always have the answers for me. So we're going to put together this little video. We're winging it, so don't criticize. First item on the packing list is a change of clothes. You want a plain t-shirt or a collared shirt, long sleeve shirt, something with no logos on it. Just a plain t-shirt will be fine. Pants, you want khakis or blue jeans. No skirts, no booty shorts, nothing improper. And the second thing on the packing list is a small suitcase or a bag. I have my assault pack here that I had while I was in the military. It's just like a backpack. That works perfectly to put all your stuff in. It fits in there. A lot of stuff fits in there. A combination lock, which I don't have. I didn't purchase because I really don't need that. So, white athletic socks. Your socks are going to be used for PT, so they have to be crew socks. No logos, and I found these at Walmart. Everything on my packing list here I purchased from Walmart. There's no logos on here. The heel's not gray. It's just solid white socks, and those were $5 for a pack of 10. And then you have your disposable safety razors with blades. You can have the cheap disposable razors, or you can have the razors with the disposable heads on it, whichever one works best for you. Shaving cream. Your shaving cream has to be non-aerosol. Non-aerosol you can purchase at Walmart. Toothbrush with a carrying case. I have my toothbrush. I didn't purchase a carrying case. They were out. Hairbrush, no longer than 6 inches. A small brush or a comb will be good. You just need it to brush your hair and put it up. Washcloth and towel. Brown, beige, white, black, solid colors. No pink, blue, nothing with prints on it. Just towel. And you only have to bring one washcloth and one towel because you'll be issued towels and washcloths at basic training. Deodorant. Nothing that smells, too loud. This is Dove unscented. Shower shoes. Your shower shoes have to be solid black. No logos, no print, not pink, not blue, yellow, solid black. Toothpaste. Dental floss. I just got the travel size dental floss. It was like 99 cents. Shampoo and soap. You want to make sure that you get the travel size shampoo and soap, especially if you're flying. And soap case. When I was in basic training, I had 2 soap cases. And the reason is, while you're in basic training, your wall locker has to be just right dressed with all of the other girls, which means all your stuff in your wall locker has to look exactly the same as your battle buddies. So what I did, I got 2 soap cases. One of them I used just for display so I could put my soap in there and it wouldn't get messy. And then the other one I actually used. So one you use just for display, and then the other one you use. And they're only 99 cents. And bras. I found 3 packs of sports bras, a pack of 3 rather, for $9. They're not the best in the world, but you're only going to be using them for 10 weeks. Once you get AIT, you can purchase the bras that you prefer, because you need to take about 10 sports bras and about 10 pairs of underwear with you. That's very important, because once you get to BCT, the items that you're going to be able to purchase in the troop store are going to be limited. The underwear are very huge. Very, very huge. And the sports bras, they may not always have your size, and they are pretty costly. And like I said, these are a pack of 3 for only $9. Make sure they're white, black, gray, or a neutral color. The Army regulation states, and that's Army Regulation 670-1, paragraph 2728, bootleg 8.2. Brassieres and underpants may be of commercial design in white, black, or neutral color. So make sure they don't have any designs on them at all, and they're a neutral color. And if they're a solid color like blue or pink or yellow, they're not authorized. Just because it's a solid color does not make it a neutral color. And you need one white regular bra that you're going to wear when you get fitted for your dress uniform. Make sure it doesn't have any padding or anything like that, because you want a true fit to your uniform. Your underwear, like I said, make sure it's neutral color. And they can be white, gray, black, tan, beige, anything that's neutral. And it's very important, like I said, that you take 10 with you. And when you go to pack, always pack your bulkiest item first. That way you can put it in on the bottom. And your towels, and your washcloth, and your clothes, you always want to roll them up. Because when you roll them, it just gives you more room inside of your bag instead of, like when you fold it regularly. And all these items, like I said, I purchased at Walmart. I purchased everything that was on the packing list. And then in the price, I also included extra sports bras. I included the price that it would be for 10 pairs of panties and 10 sports bras. And it all equaled to about $80. So you can get everything on the packing list for $80. And like I said, you only have to take one change of sports bras and panties. But as a female that's been through basic training, I recommend you take 10. And that might seem like a lot, but you'll be very grateful that you did once you get to basic training. And also some things that are not on the packing list that I recommend taking: Ziploc bags. You want to make sure that you pack all your liquid items inside of Ziploc bags, in case during your travel they're to come open, they won't leak out all over your stuff and be a disaster. So make sure you put those inside of your Ziploc bag. And your mousse. Hair gel. That's not on the packing list, but it's very important that you take hair gel, because you're not going to be allowed to have hairspray, and you don't want little flyaway hairs. So take hair gel to help maintain your hair. And we'll have some videos later on some ideas of how to put your hair up according to Army regulation. Shower to shower. And panty liners. This is very important, because when you're in the field or you're out at the range, you're not always going to feel so fresh. So if you wear a panty liner all the time and then use some shower to shower on top of your panty liner, you can always go to the latrine and change your panty liner and freshen up with some shower to shower. Now I have the big one, but they also have this in the little travel size like that. But they may not offer you this at basic training, so I would suggest getting the big one. And some summer eve wipes. You can put these in your cargo pocket with your panty liners. They're very small. And when you go to the latrine or whatever, you can use them to freshen up and change your panty liner. Baby wipes. Those are very important. When you're out in the field, you're not going to be able to take a shower. They will have baby wipes at the troop store when you get to basic training, but when it comes time for you to go to the field, they might be sold out. So you want to make sure that you take at least one pack with you. That way you have them. And lots of hair accessories. You can take bobby pins, little things to put your hair up, anything that will maintain your hair that's within Army regulation. And regardless of your hair color, if you have blonde, brown, brunette, redhead, you can always use black. Black is the standard color, so you can use black hair accessories on any hair color. So I would recommend taking those. And it's also, your drill sergeants are going to make it mandatory that you carry a feminine hygiene product, either a pad, a tampon, or something like that in your cargo pocket. And that's just in case you have an emergency, or if your battle buddy has an emergency. You'll have one on you, and you won't have to go back to the barracks, or they won't have to take you to the troop store to get some. Q-tips are very important. You can also... Alright, sorry, we had technical difficulties with the camera. It happens. Another thing that I recommend taking is Q-tips. Don't have them at the troop store, but I recommend taking a travel size. And those are only 99 cents. And some moleskin. When you get issued new boots, when you're wearing them in on road marches and stuff, you're going to get blisters. And moleskin, you take it and you put it over the blister, or you can cut out a hole so that the blister will be allowed to breathe, and you put it on your feet, and it'll keep the blister from rubbing against your boots anymore, and it makes it more comfortable. And like I said, everything will fit inside of an assault pack or a regular size backpack. And some questions that we've had on the Future Soldier Center Facebook page. Your watches, they have to be solid black, nothing fancy. A Velcro band would be great. You want something with an alarm on it and a light. No curling irons, no flat irons, no tweezers, no nail clippers. And we've had comments about, well, what about my new unibrow? Everybody's going to look the same in basic training. And like I said, it's only 10 weeks long. If it's not on the packing list or not something that I recommended, I would not take it with you. You don't want to overpack because you're going to have to carry your bag for a long period of time. And also, when you dress to go to MEPS, you want to make sure that you're wearing comfortable tennis shoes. You want to wear comfortable clothing, a t-shirt, some sweatpants or blue jeans. Don't wear boots, high heels, dresses, anything like that. Make sure you wear something comfortable because you're going to be standing on your feet for long periods of time. Other questions that we've had, books. Don't take any books, don't take any magazines, nothing like that. You can take a Bible, but that's the only book that you're allowed to take. And can't think of any other questions that we had. Oh, specific packing lists. We've had comments about, I want to see Fort Jackson packing list. All packing lists are the same. There's not a specific packing list for Fort Jackson, Fort Sill, Fort Knox, Fort Benning, Fort Leonard Wood. It's all the same packing list. And like I said, the 10 bras and the 10 panties, that's what I recommend as a female who has been through basic training myself. You don't have to take all of that, but I highly recommend that you do. Because like I said, the underwear that they have in the troop store is very large. Very, very large. And I can't think of any more questions that has been asked on the Facebook. Birth control. Take your birth control pills if you have it. If you get the depot shot, then you can go on sick call once you get to basic training, and the doctor will decide what is best for you and prescribe you what he or she thinks that you need. And if you have any further questions, please comment on our Facebook page and we will gladly answer them. Congratulations on your enlistment. Welcome to the team and best of luck.